Today, I'm going to be showing you sketchbook ideas that take roughly 30 minutes or less. These ideas are great for people who are short on time, or maybe you just don't want to dedicate a lot of time to creating something, but you still want some sort of creative outlet. With that being said, I hope these ideas are helpful for you. Let's get started. Okay, here's the very first idea. What you're gonna do is take a colored pencil or just a sketching pencil and draw a bunch of rectangles all over your page. Make sure you draw them in a bunch of different directions too, so you add a little bit of chaos to this pattern. And then on one end of every rectangle, draw a triangle, and then just put a little line at the tip of the triangle. Now you're gonna pick like a tan or a cream color and color in part of the triangle that you just drew on every single rectangle. So what is this idea? Because it's kind of hard to see it at this point, right? As a sketch. Okay, so we're all artists here, and I love creating. And sometimes I like to draw cute art supplies. So that's what this idea is. And it is super easy because it takes like zero thinking. There's no shading with this one. It's awesome. It's just super quick, and if you feel like being creative and you don't have a lot of time, there you go. This video, it's gonna have a lot of quick ideas, but this one here, very quick, very easy. So what I'm doing now is coloring in all of these rectangles. I did like 2 of each color on the page just for funsies. You can do whatever you want. It's your sketchbook. So yeah, I decided to just pick whatever colors I was feeling, fill the page. I even added more pencils later, which you'll see. But at this point, I'm gonna outline all of these pencils with a color that I've really been feeling lately, which is vermilion. Don't ask me why, I don't know. But I thought it made it pop in a really fun way. And then with the red pencils, I'm actually gonna outline them with bright pink to mimic that pink pencil that you see on the page. Here I am adding one more pencil to fill in a large chunk of space. And now I'm going in with these little starbursts and coloring them in with that vermilion. You can outline your pencils in whatever color you're feeling. You can do these starbursts in whatever color you're feeling. I think it's a cool way to show your personality, so show me all your different tastes. Please tag me on Instagram if you do this one. I'm like so curious to see how all of yours will turn out and what aesthetic you gravitate to. By the way, I'm really bad at saying what kind of art supplies I'm using, but I wanted to share this in this video because I'm trying to be better at it. And this is not sponsored, but I believe this is an Articka sketchbook. It doesn't really have a lot of branding on it. It's a really good sketchbook. It's like really affordable. I can link it below if you want to check it out. I really like square sketchbooks. Also, the stickers all over this sketchbook are made by me. And if you're looking for really cool stickers for your sketchbook, your phone, your iPad, your water bottle, head on over to mirabyler.com. And because you're watching this video right now, I have a coupon code for you. It is Sketchbook5. And if you use the code Sketchbook5 at checkout, you will get 5% off of your order. That coupon code expires February 9th. So make sure to take advantage of it before it is done. That is February 9th, 2024. That means all my early people to this video get a nice little coupon, and you can use it on anything in my shop. It's for your whole order. So thank you for supporting me by watching this video. Let's get weird and funky with this idea. So first you're gonna draw like parentheses, and then you're gonna close it off from top to bottom, and boom, you have a vase. Now let's draw some stems with some football shapes on top. Congratulations, you are drawing flowers with little eyeballs. I told you this was gonna be weird. So now I'm doing petals on the tops of all these little footballs, and they're gonna be our eyelashes. Draw some circles for the irises, and look at that. You're building up all these baby steps to create something fun and funky, let me say. Now what I'm gonna do here is create a pattern on my flower pot. I'm just doing stripes, but I think it would also be cool if you did like polka dots or some other weird design. You can kind of just do whatever you're feeling for this. I kept it easy, and I kind of like how it turned out. Now I'm really into this vermilion color, so I'm using it again because it just sounded really fun. And that's what I'm doing with the stripes. This idea is really easy again because there is no shading and there's a very limited color palette. So my recommendation for this one is to stick to maybe like 4 or 5 colors and just kind of roll with it. Right now I'm using blue for all the eyes, and then I'm gonna keep that blue and save it for later. Now I'm switching over to marker for the stems. I just felt like switching art supplies, so you know. I'm gonna do the same thing for the petals, use some markers, and enjoy the process. I decided for the flowers to do different shades of like gold and orange and pink. I probably used a little more than 5 colors, but it's still pretty simple. Now we're gonna take that blue color that we used for the eyes and we're gonna outline everything. This is gonna really make the piece pop, and it's also just gonna be like really simple. And simplicity is nice sometimes. I thought this one was really fun. So if you know me with sketchbook idea videos, I'm a little sneaky and I like to tuck either the best for last or put my favorite idea somewhere in the middle of the video. So welcome to my favorite idea of the video. Right now we're drawing a round little bunny, and I'm gonna use a couple different art supplies for this one, but right now I'm just sketching it and erasing things. This bunny here, I just drew a bunch of round shapes, like little nubs for the arms, a little like half oval for the body, and this bunny is holding a giant strawberry. That's the fun part of this whole thing, is the bunny is holding this cute little strawberry that's like almost as big as its whole torso. I'm also keeping the colors on this one super limited, just like the last one. So I'm doing soft colors for the bunny. You're gonna see lots of like light brown, muted pink, and like tan. I thought it was really cute to do spots on the face too. So if you want to do like a spot around the eye like I did, or the nose, go for it. Also, I would just love to see how you do this one if you decide to. So again, you can tag me on Instagram. It always makes me happy to see your drawings. Now this one is also really nice because I'm just gonna outline all the areas where the color changes. So you're gonna see I'm outlining the bunny, I'm outlining the eyes and the strawberry and everything like that. It makes it really cartoony and cuddly looking and fun. And this didn't take a lot of planning or time. So if you want a really simple sketchbook idea, don't worry about the background. Sometimes you can just draw a cute bunny with a strawberry and live it up. I decided to add some blush at the end and some little fur textures, and I thought it really made the bunny pop. This idea here is kind of a spin-off of an older idea that I presented in a sketchbook, but right now we are going to draw a bunch of fish scales on a page. They're gonna be pointing like upward. So yeah, cover your whole page with these, and then we will just keep building on top of this. I'm gonna break this one into little steps, and it's gonna look super simple, but at the end, it's actually gonna look fairly detailed. And I hope if you do this idea, you walk away feeling really proud of yourself. So now we're gonna draw tiny little arches inside these big fish scales, and we're gonna fill the page with these tiny ones. And guess what? After we fill the page with these tiny ones, we're gonna go through one more time and add an additional tiny arch to all these little fish scales. Sometimes if you break up your terminology into something fun like little fish scales, it feels less intimidating than saying arches all the time. So I hope that makes you feel more comfortable and like this idea is a little more approachable. Now I'm taking a pink marker and I'm coloring in the top arch of our little fish scales. And I will repeat this till I cover the page. Yes, this idea is super simple, so if you have like a favorite show or a podcast that you've been meaning to catch up on, you could easily watch an episode while you do this one. It doesn't take a lot of time, but there are a lot of tiny steps, and I find it really calming. Now we're gonna color in the tiniest fish scale with a different color. And by the way, you can choose whatever color scheme you want to use for this one. I thought pink would be fun because I feel like I don't use a lot of pink markers, like for an entire piece. So yeah, it sounded fun. I think this would look really sweet with like tons of different colors too, like if you did the whole rainbow. If anybody tries that, let me know. That'd be really sweet. Now I'm taking another pink color that kind of clashes with both of these, and I'm coloring in the middle one. It's giving like shower tile vibes in a way, like this would look sweet in a shower. Let me know what you think. Now that we broke everything into tiny steps, we're gonna go through and add details. So I'm just adding little scribbles in the middle pink arches. It's just gonna add like a little more interest to the entire page, and I think it will look really cool in the end. Another thing I'm gonna do is take this iridescent pearl color and I'm gonna fill in the large arches with it so that the whole page shimmers and looks super elegant like this. This idea was so fun. I hope you guys try it. I hope you love this one. Okay, this idea here is like, if you don't really care how your artwork turns out, you just wanna be messy, repetitive, and get some motion out of your system and put it on a page, draw a bunch of curly Q flowers with scribbly leaves. You can leave it like that if you want, just a plain white background. Or if you're feeling like, it would be kind of calming to color in everything, then go for it. I decided to color it in with this peach color, and yeah, it was just a calming thing. It doesn't look spectacular, but I'm here to show you not everything has to look spectacular. I think the things that we see on the internet are highly edited sometimes, and it's not always a realistic expectation to have for our artwork. So yeah, you can do something messy like this and just enjoy the process, and that's okay. Anyway, I hope you enjoy this one. I added some more details at the end, and it was a good time. Okay folks, the bunny was my favorite, but this is another favorite, so I decided to save the best for last, as always. This cute little bear. So this bear is made using a bunch of like rounded shapes similar to the bunny, and I decided to color it in with blue because we are making a blue berry. Ha, ha, ha. No, but really, this one is gonna be really fun. So I decided to do like leaves of a blueberry for the hair. I don't know, it just sounded kind of fun. And I'm coloring everything in right now with a marker. We'll go in with colored pencils in a little bit, but for blocking it in, I thought it would be really fast and easy to use some markers. Now we're busting out the colored pencils and we're smoothing out all the areas. This part was really fun because I added some variation in the leaves on the head. You can see like some blue and some like yellowy green, and it all comes together to make the leaves. Next, I'm shading with some purple on top of the blue bear, just again to add some color interest. If shading intimidates you, you can omit this part and just outline the whole bear. That's okay too. I'm actually outlining the bear anyway, but I think it would look great even without shading. So this is a nice, approachable idea for anybody. Oh, by the way, if you want to make this more fun, you can add some blueberries around the bear like this. Ooh, so cute. Well, those are all my sketchbook ideas for this video. If you like the quicker sketchbook ideas like this that are on the simpler side, please let me know. I am trying to be accommodating to people who are at all different walks of life. And I know for me as a twin mom, I don't have as much time to use a sketchbook these days. And I know there's a lot of parents that watch my channel, so I'm trying to keep you in mind. I know there's a lot of busy students who have exams and papers to write, and all of that can be so stressful. So yeah, I tried to keep these ideas quick and easy for busy folks out there. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you enjoy this. I will see you in another sketchbook video soon. I'm gonna try to do more of them this year around a lot of different themes. But anyway, have a lovely day. See you later. Bye.